Welcome. My name is Lauren, and I will be your teacher today for this Khalsa Way pregnancy prenatal Kundalini yoga class. Thank you so much for being here, for joining me, and allowing me to join you for this beautiful experience, this opportunity to hold space for you, with you, for baby, with baby. Now, I like to theme my classes by the days of the week and what is going on. And Wednesday, which is today, is all about communication. Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. So as I sat with the intention for this class, I was thinking about the communication between you and baby. Intuitive communication, how when we slow down, we can hear ourselves more. And we're going to focus on that today. We're going to move slowly. We're going to move consciously. We're going to take care of mama and baby. And within that, we're going to create more space for more communication. Communication from mom to baby with source, whatever that may look like for you. So we begin all Kundalini Khalsa Way classes tuning in with our Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And what that means is simply we're tuning into the divine teacher within. We are our own greatest healers. We are our own greatest gurus. I mean, when we tune in, we connect with that memory, with that inner knowing of how powerful you truly are. And I mean, look at you, right? You are with a child, you are carrying a baby into this world. How powerful to be a vessel for heaven and earth, right? You are a bridge for heaven and earth. So we're going to connect you with the divine teacher within, to all of the teachers who have come before us. And the first round, you'll simply follow along with me, noticing what I'm doing. We'll say Om Namo. We'll pause with a breath and then come back with Gurudev Namo. And then you'll join me for the next 2 rounds. And then we'll get things started. So you go ahead, rub your palms together, creating some nice heat between the hands. And when you're ready, you can bring the thumbs into the sternum, into the heart space. If you feel comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes. Beginning to drop into this moment. Let's take a deep breath in, arriving here and now in this present moment. And exhale, release. Taking another deep breath in, honoring yourself for showing up here today for you and baby. And exhale, release. Take one more breath together, inhale. And this time, I invite you to let out a sigh. Feeling the body relax with that noise. And on the next inhale, you'll listen as I tune in, and then you'll join me for the next 2 rounds. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And now I invite you to join me. Deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Om Namo go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. Keeping the eyes closed, I invite you to place the hands down or place them on belly, wherever you feel comfortable this morning. And simply pausing here for a moment, perhaps setting an intention for your practice today. Trusting and knowing everything is exactly as it needs to be. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. And we're going to begin our practice today with a little breathing and a little face work. Because sometimes, right, when we're carrying the baby, the the hips get tight. The jaw is a direct reflection in the upper body to the hips and the lower body. So we're going to spend some time just massaging into the face. And as we do that, let me show you the breath before we start getting into that massage. We're going to use a bumblebee breath. And it's going to be an inhale through the nose. An exhale, you're going to hum and vibrate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now bringing the hands to the face, starting to massage the jaw, maybe even rubbing in the ears as you inhale. Exhale. And as you're exhaling and you're sending that vibration into the body, you're connecting the tongue to the roof of your mouth, which is naturally connecting to the vagus nerve and activating your body into a nice, relaxed space. So we're starting really regulating this nervous system, really coming into connection with the body, continuing with that breath, continue rubbing the jaw, the eyes, the forehead, anywhere that needs a little love right now, maybe the neck, feeling that vibration as you hum. Just a few more rounds here. Together, let's take an inhale. Exhale, dropping the arms down, closing the eyes. Simply noticing your body. Noticing how you feel. Just from a little bit of breath, a little bit of vibration, a little bit of physical touch. Sometimes that's truly all we need. But today we're gonna give a little more. So we're gonna start into our movements. So placing the hands on the knees, we're gonna go with Sufi grinds. Now, as with anything in this class, if you need to move, if you need to get up at any moment, if something doesn't feel comfortable, listen to your body and your intuition. So to give you an option here with the Sufi grinds, we can bring the legs into a diamond shape. Inhaling as we come forward, Exhaling as we come back. Or you can leave your legs in easy pose, whatever feels best for you today. Taking baby for a ride. Noticing any areas that might feel stiff or stagnant. And bringing your breath into those places. Feeling the body open up, the heart, the lungs, with each breath, an inhale forward. Feeling some ease into your lower back as we round the spine back. Connecting with these lower chakras. A few more rounds in this direction. Beautiful. And we'll inhale to the center. And on the exhale, switching directions. Inhaling forward, opening the chest, the lungs, the heart. Exhale, rounding back. Allowing it to feel good in your body. And again, you may notice one side feels different than the other. It's totally normal. Just simply honoring how your body feels. Few more rounds in this direction. Setting the foundation for your practice here. Opening yourself up to receive communication from baby, from source. Whatever it is you're needing today. Knowing that it's all right here for you right now within your practice. Fell to the center, holding that spine straight up, and exhale. Beautiful. Taking a moment to pause here. Simply noticing the energy already moving through and within you. The energy moving through and within baby and all around you both. We're going to stay here in this seated position. And again, you can choose legs in easy pose, diamond if you need some more space for baby. And we're going to be doing a butterfly stretch. So we're going to get into the side body. We're going to take the right hand, place it on the left knee, and we're going to begin stretching over and exhaling down, switching sides, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and taking this at a pace that feels good for you and baby this morning. Trusting that you know exactly what you need. Opening up that space between the ribs where things can get a little sticky and tight. Beautiful. We'll continue here. Really allowing your breath to move you. And noticing how good this simple movement can feel. All of these movements we practice today will continue to support you leading up to baby's arrival, and of course, after baby's arrival. Because after baby arrives, you're still in that fourth trimester. The body is still adjusting. And what I personally love so much about this practice is how gentle it is. We're always moving so fast in life, right? You may even be at the end of this pregnancy and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait, right? This is a moment to remind ourselves to slow down, to be present, and to enjoy every second. So bringing practices like this into your life right now are going to be so supportive for you as baby arrives. We'll take one more round on each side. Beautiful. And inhale at the center. Exhale, release. We're going to bring our legs out in front for some life nerve stretch. So first, let's just give the legs a little shake, maybe a little massage, thanking them for all of the support that they have given you. They are carrying you through this pregnancy, this practice, this life. Oh my goodness. Thank you, legs. Yes, you are the all-stars. Okay. So we're going to bring the right foot in to the right thigh. So it's going to be underneath the knee. Again, if at any point you need a prop, if you need a block, if you need a bolster, a blanket, go ahead and take it. Adjust for your body. We're going to start here with our arms up overhead, inhaling up, exhaling down. We'll just do a few rounds like this. Inhale up, exhale down. Creating that space in your body. Again, taking into account baby. If you can only come halfway down, halfway it is. Do what is correct for you today. And on the next exhale, we're just going to connect our left fingers to left big toe. If that's not available for you, the shin is okay, the calf, the ankle, wherever you need to be. And the full expression will look like this. We're gonna have the hands connected at the big toe, and then we're gonna inhale, arching the arm open like a giant rainbow. Exhale down. Inhale, opening up. Exhale down. We'll do a few rounds like this. And maybe you can imagine that rainbow coming from your hands, cleansing your auric field. An option, if you feel called today, you'll bring that hand down to the ground and pop up onto your knee. And then coming back down, you can take a few rounds at this pace, coming up, however it feels good to you. And I'll let you flow for a minute here. Beautiful. You're doing great, mamas. Wherever you're at, just taking one more round. Beautiful. And coming back down, taking a moment to rub on that front leg. Give it some love, give it some gratitude, and shake it out a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. I'll flip over here. So you'll have the right leg out, left leg coming into that thigh. And once again, we'll start lifting the arms up. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Again, taking it to the space where you can today, whether it be to the calf, the toe. There's no pressure. What I love so much about this practice is how we can do it with our eyes closed, and how it's recommended to have your eyes closed because it allows you to go deeper with your intuition. It allows you to hear yourself and to feel yourself in different ways. And exhaling down, go ahead and hold on. We're going to start those rainbows. So again, wherever your reach is today, knowing that it is perfect. Creating those beautiful rainbows, cleansing your aura. And on the next one, I invite you to pop up onto your knee if you want to take that on this side, if you took it on the other side. Beautiful. And just allowing yourself to flow with your timing. Feeling baby, enjoying this beautiful cleansing of the aura and stretching of the body. Do just a few more here. And one last round. And coming down. Once again, giving a little massage. Your leg. Shaking it out. And we'll come back for a moment. Just into this seated position. Taking a few breaths here. Noticing where your body is, noticing your energy. And go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale. We'll make our way gently onto our hands and knees for cat-cow. Again, if you need any props, if you need a blanket under your knees, whatever you're needing today, go ahead and take that. The hands will be directly under the shoulders. And we're going to inhale as we arch up. Exhale as we round, pulling baby in. Inhaling as we arch and never overarching the back, right? We're already carrying extra weight with baby, so we don't want to overarch, just enough that feels like a good stretch today. And then pulling in. Inhale. Exhale, pulling up. Inhale. Exhale. And on those exhales, I want to invite you to activate your pelvic floor. So when you're squeezing up, you're going to squeeze the pelvic floor almost like you're lifting a blueberry. I know that example might sound funny, right? But it's that small. It's just like we're just lifting up that blueberry. It doesn't take too much work. It doesn't have to be a big, huge movement. It's just whoop, a little pull up of that pelvic floor, that engagement. Beautiful. Few more rounds. Really letting that head drop as you exhale. And exhale. Coming to a neutral spine. We're going to move just a bit. And we're going to take some bird dogs. So again, being mindful of your balance, being mindful of your body and what it needs today. And I'll show you some options. So the full expression will be bringing your right hand out, left leg out, bringing them down. Inhaling opposite, exhale down. If this feels like too much today, maybe you just want to take the legs alone. Maybe you want to take the arms alone. Or maybe you want to do the arms and just point the toe, but keep it on the ground. Again, meeting yourself on your mat for whatever it is that you need today. I'll be here in the full expression And I want you to meet me exactly where you are today. Beautiful. Few more rounds here. You're doing great. Inhale, last round. Exhale, release. Taking a moment to come into a child's pose. If that's not available for you, maybe you come into an extended puppy. Noticing whatever space you need. If you need to bring the hips out a bit to make more space for baby, go ahead and do that. And if you can, simply dropping your third eye down onto the mat. Bowing to your intuition. Allowing this stretch to feel really expansive in the upper body as well as the lower. Few more rounds of breath here. And together, one more inhale. And on the exhale, rising back to all fours. And we're simply going to do some hip circles. So again, choosing the direction that feels good for you. We'll be sure to do both. And making these circles as big or as small as you need them to be today to support your body. So a smaller circle can simply look like this, and taking it bigger can be a bigger ride for you and baby. Honoring your intuition, your inner knowing, and your truth. Another round here. Inhaling to the front. Exhale, switching directions. May your breath continue to guide you. And once again, noticing if one side feels different than the other. And knowing it's all perfect. Last round. Inhale to the center. Exhale, release. We're gonna make our way just into a downward dog. So pressing back on the feet. And I just want you to pedal out the feet. Giving the calves a nice stretch. They're carrying extra weight. I'm just honoring them Maybe rocking back and forth on the toes a little bit. Pedal, pedal, bending those knees. And slowly you'll begin to walk the feet forward to meet the hands. And we'll begin to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae with the neck and the head being the last. And as you get to the top, we'll simply just stand in a mountain pose. Feeling the earth supporting you. Feeling the heavens lift you. Feeling your body soften, your shoulders drop down. Maybe swaying just a little bit. If you feel called, placing your hands on belly. Just taking a moment for this little dance. And you and baby are doing here together. This yogic dance. This ancient dance. We've done many times before. Go ahead and slow that sway, taking a deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to move into our Khalsa way squats. So we're going to go ahead and roll up our mats just about halfway. I've got a thick mat here, so I'm going to stop right here. And we're going to place our feet down onto the mat, toes pointing forward. And I'm going to show you an example, and then you'll join me. So we're going to inhale the arms up, exhale, coming down into a squat, placing the hands down on the floor, and then slowly we'll lift up. Now, if you're over 34 weeks, you're going to want to take this halfway. So I'll show you that example as well. So you'll inhale up, bringing the hands down to the knees and gently rolling up. And we're going to do this 16 times. So taking it at your pace. Really coming down in that straight line, like we're against a wall. Slowly rolling up. This is a full body workout. And is so powerful for mama. Notice your strength as you move through these. Doing great. Your last round. Kicking out the mat. Simply coming back to a standing position. Allowing yourself to catch your breath here. And great. And we're going to work on that pelvic floor just a bit more. Coming similarly into a cat-cow, but we're standing this time. And we'll inhale, arch up. And as we exhale, again, pulling that pelvic floor. So we're lifting up that little blueberry. Inhale, release, relax. Exhale, squeezing up that pelvic floor. Just a few more rounds. Beautiful. Inhale, standing up. And exhale, release. And while we're standing, we are going to get into our keep ups. So our keep ups are exactly what they sound like. They are to help us be kept up. So we're going to bring the arms out to the side, and we're simply going to begin pumping the arms forward and back. And now the intention behind a keep up, I'm doing this for 2 minutes, is that we are going to have contractions, right? And those contractions may last up to 2 minutes. So it's, can you find that strength within yourself? If you need to move your body, sway your hips as you keep the arms up, do that. Whatever you need. Because here's a reminder, that delivery room or wherever you choose to have the baby, it is your journey and your experience. And you get to decide how in control of it you want to be. And this allows us to help stay focused, right? To keep that control within ourselves. Sure, things will be happening, but if you can come back to your breath and come back to this power and come back to your intuition and knowing this is what I need right now. I am strong. I can ask for what I need. And you are going to be 10 steps ahead. Almost there. We are halfway there. More than halfway. You've got this. You're doing great, mama. Keep up. Keep up. It's there. 10 more seconds. Together, let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, release down. The arms a little shake. Shoulders a little shake. Woo, you did it. Well, let's go. You're doing amazing. All right. And we're going to move into a little seat work, getting onto the floor, strengthening these glutes because we know, right? We're going to be lifting up babies. So we want to be strong in this lower body. So coming down gently onto your mat, we'll begin on the right side. So again, taking any props that you need, if you need a pillow, if you need a block, whatever you need for you and baby to get comfortable in this position. You can be propped up on your arm, You can gently lay your head down. We'll have the legs straight on the mat. And first, we're going to do 10 lifts. Just lifting that top leg 10 times at a pace that feels good. You can choose to either flex or point the toe. Beautiful. And now we'll bring the knees in and give a little tap to that booty if you felt that burn. I know I did. And we're going to just do 10 clamshells. You know, we're so used to doing so many reps when we go to a typical Pilates class or a yoga class, right? All we really need is these 10 movements to activate those glutes. Once you finish those 10, again, if you want to give it a little booty tap. And then we'll straighten the legs out once again. We'll lift that top leg. We're going to draw small circles in one direction. You know what we're doing. We're doing it 10 times. You've got this. And once you finish those 10, just switching directions. I know it burns. Think of that strength you're creating. And once you've finished, dropping that leg down, and again, giving that booty a little smack. And now we're going to take that left leg, and we're simply going to bring the sole of the foot down onto the mat. And we're going to do 10 lifts with that lower leg. Getting into the inside. And after the 10, dropping both legs down, maybe dropping the arms, saying, oh my God, woo, you made it. But we've got another side to do, mama. So slowly, you can simply roll over to the other side, getting there however you can get there today. And once again, we'll set ourselves up for success, straightening the legs. If you want to drop the arm down, the head down, go ahead and do that. If you want to prop, take your prop. And we'll begin with 10 lifts of this right leg. And again, you may notice one side feels different than the other. It's normal that we favor walking on one side. So this gives us an opportunity to notice, to strengthen and stretch. After the 10th, give a little tap, bring the knees in, and we've got 10 clams. I don't know about you guys, but all these clams, I could go for some linguine with clam sauce after this class. All right, you know, a little humor to get us through that booty burn. And also, who doesn't love a linguine with clam sauce? All right. Get that last one in and bringing it down. Tapping that booty. And straightening the legs out again. And we'll begin with those circles of the top leg. 10 in each direction. Beautiful. And when you're done, tap, tap. And you'll bring that right leg in front, sole on the floor, lifting that lower leg 10 times. And release. Taking a moment here. And I've got news for you. We're already on this left side. And we're going to rest into our Shavasana here. So you can go ahead, take any props, anything that you need. Laying on that left side, allowing baby to rest. Gently allowing yourself to breathe and be. Hard work is done. Now simply let your body, your brain, and your nervous system recalibrate after all of this beautiful movement. You're ready, you begin to reconnect with your breath, taking a deep breath in this new time and space. Exhale, release. Wiggling your fingertips, wiggling your toes. And slowly, you'll make your way to a seated, easy pose. There is no rush. We'll arrive here in this seated position for our final meditation, working with the mantra, I am bountiful, beautiful, and blissful. And you can simply place one hand on your heart and one hand on belly. You could sing along with me and hum and simply listen and feel the energy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are. We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful we are. We are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are. We are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are, we are. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Taking a moment to pause for final reflection. Honoring yourself. Honoring baby. Honoring this vessel. Light that you are. Let's go ahead and rub our palms together one last time. Bringing the thumbs into the sternum, we'll close with one round of long time sun, followed by one long sat nam. If you know it, sing along. Otherwise, allow yourself to simply feel the vibration and energy. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale. Soft. Nam. Satnam. Peace to all. Love to all. Light to all. Satnam. Again, my name is Lauren. If you have any questions, I am here. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for you, to practice with you and baby. Satnam.